At Spud Software, we do weekly status reports, and weekly status reports are one of our processes that we've been doing for a couple of years now, and it's really paid off in dividends, because what it does is it has our leadership team sit down every Monday morning, review every project for every client, and make sure the resources and the things in place that the developers need to get their job done. Now, what the byproduct of that is it actually creates a nice report, and that report is shared with the client. The report includes everything we've done for the last 7 days, which tells them what we've been going on, the tasks we've completed, and the tasks that we're working on, as well as what's going to be done in the next 7 days. So they know that we are going to be doing some kind of code push, or require some kind of documentation sign off, or we're going to be continually working on some documentation and we'll be having it the following week, whatever that is, but lets them know what's going on. In my opinion, you can't over communicate to the client. They get this report every Monday morning, so when they come in Monday after the weekend, they know exactly where their project is at and what's going on with it. Another thing that we do with this is list any kind of concerns we have. The concerns could be anything from we need information from them, we're waiting on some kind of sign off, we're working with additional vendors of theirs and we're trying to get information from them and we're not getting it on time. Any of these kinds of roadblocks, we communicate with them, and that's not just the next 7 days. If we feel as if someone's going to be a roadblock 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, we're communicating that as early as possible so we can make sure that they are getting the right people involved to get us information so we don't have to put the project on hold, because there's nothing worse than putting the project on hold and trying to restart it again weeks later. A lot of time gets lost with that. So weekly status report is a great tool for communicating with the client, but more importantly, and this is where it's really it pays off well to spend the time to do these weekly status reports, is actually internally to make sure that we are staying on top of people's projects and we are communicating with them what needs to be done, and we make sure we have our people allocated and ready to roll to really knock it out this week.